shake it, baby.
Good morning, family. How you doing? Oh boy, we're back at it. Ah, yes indeed. I'm doing a drop and hook at the very moment. Oh, lost my most important piece. I gotta get that. We are in Mildred, Indiana. Doing a drop and hook. Real simple load. Picked up this morning, well, I'm here this morning. And I'm going to be shooting over to Fort Recovery, Ohio, about 100 miles, 108 miles, give or take. Looking at 2 hours and 10 minutes drive time. And I'm going to deliver it there, man. Just doing a real quick, easy one and going back to the house. But let's roll together. Let's do it. I thought I would grease my fifth wheel while I was disconnected from a trailer. Thought I would hit it with a little grease. I try to do as often as I can. I got some of this Lucas fifth wheel grease. It reminds you of your regular Lucas oil. Can't remember how many ounces it is, but I went on ahead and squeezed some on there. I had to wait till that stuff thaw out, man. But it thawed out pretty good. I got it on as best I could. Try to paint it on there. That stuff is so thick, man. That stuff is thick. Trying to get it out of there, man. It's like a forearm workout. So, you know, we was able to do that. That's good. But try to keep your fifth wheel greased as much as possible. I know obviously you're going to get it greased when you do your oil changes and so forth. But whenever you get a chance to, whenever you get disconnected, I think it's a good idea. Keeps your fifth wheel nice and greased. Keeps your steering a little smoother when you're maneuvering, those types of things. And it's just good to have grease on stuff. It's great to have grease. There we go. I think we got a good connection. I think preventive maintenance is everything. I know I'm speaking to the choir. I know that. I ain't gonna dial it. But I gotta keep grease on this thing. Because those fifth wheels aren't cheap. Simple as that. Like I said, we're here in Mildred, not that far from Napanee, Indiana, just south of US Route 6. When I leave here, I'm gonna just run this Indiana 15 south to US 30, go east, cut through Fort Wayne, Indiana, and grab 27, kind of cut through. I don't know if I'm gonna go around, and I don't know, we'll see. Fort Wayne ain't got that much traffic. Maybe I just go around on the bypass and just grab 27, head southeast, and then I'm gonna be ultimately on Ohio 49. I'm going to a farm, and that's where I get empty at. Live on lows, shouldn't be that bad. I gotta slide these fifth wheel and get on down my way. See, I jagged around, now it's starting to rain heavy again. That's what I get. But let's get our paperwork, get this thing slid, and let's get on down the road. All right, I'm loaded, got paperwork, we're ready to go. So like I said, it's a quick run. Got beautiful weather today. Got a 12,000 pound load on board. And we're gonna head on over to Ohio. I mean, we're talking about just across the border of the Indiana-Ohio line. I think I'm gonna be so close I could probably throw a rock to the Indiana line. That's how close I am gonna be. Delivering on a farm. Not sure what the product is, but I'm gonna primarily be some back road. Not that much, but not that bad either. So yeah, this is what we're doing. The last video I did I guess you call it a load board, a live load board. Not necessarily live, but a real-time load board search. Just kind of looking at the Midwest, and I looked at it again, and in some of the alerts I got set up, and you're looking at a lot of loads going across the Midwest, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio going into Michigan, I would tell you there's not a lot of freight coming out of Michigan. There's freight going in, and I'm seeing a lot of 1,000 mile jumps, $1,100 jumps. Every now and then a 1,200 mile jump, you know, at around 300 to 400 miles per load per se, which they're all showing over 325 per mile. So that's happening in the Midwest. So you imagine a lot of overnight runs, you know, deliver 8 o'clock Tuesday morning, reload by 2, 3, 1 in the afternoon, and running on up to where you're delivering, taking your 10, delivering the next morning, getting empty, grabbing you another load around 1, 2, 3, shooting up to your next destination, taking your 10. That's what you're looking at. And so if you're hustling like that, you know, Monday, excuse me, something went down the wrong pipe. So if you're humping like that, you're grabbing a load Monday morning, 8 a.m., 10 a.m., getting loaded, shooting up to, I'm just going to give an example, Columbus, Ohio. You know, that load is probably paying $1,100, $1,000, somewhere in that neighborhood right now. Grab a reload, shoot up to Michigan, you know, Detroit area. That load will pay, you know, $1,000 to $1,200. Delivered a Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning rather. So you're looking at, you know, at that moment with 2 days, 3 days, 2 days worth of working so far, you're looking at anywhere between 2,000 to 2,300 gross, 2,400 gross in that neighborhood. Reloading on Wednesday around 1, 2 in the afternoon. Delivering over in Illinois or Indiana, again paying you about $1,100, $1,000, $900. So now you're looking at around $3,400 gross. That's Thursday morning, and maybe get you one more load. The same scenario, same amount of money, deliver, and you're in the week at around $4,300 gross. And if, you know, with your fuel, you know, you might be able to clear, you know, at the expense around 29 to 3 grand, you know, 2,700 at the least. And that's what you're looking at taking home, not including fuel, of course. So at the fuel, you know, you might, you know, be sitting around 22, 2,000, 1,900, somewhere in that range. That's what you're looking at the fuel. And I could be off by a little bit, but I took into account, you know, Landstar is 35%. So if you're grossing 43 running around the Midwest, you know, and again, I didn't count the weekend. You might be able to get you a weekend load that could put you in, you know, the mid $5,000 range. Maybe you could deliver Saturday, maybe deliver that Monday, somewhere near your house in the Midwest. You know, so that would net you, you know, you're looking at $3,000 bringing home if you're able to do that. But you're going to have to get you a reset in there, because you're going to be running some hours every night, or every day rather, because you're going to be constantly moving with that type of schedule. But it's doable, and you can make some money. But again, it's all about your fuel consumption. So again, if you know, after Landstar's cut, if you're able to have $3,000 in your you know, cleared minus fuel, you know, maybe $700 to $1,000 in fuel, you're looking at $2,000 being able to clear after your immediate expenses. That's not including insurance, truck note, any of your back office stuff you have to pay for. That's just fuel You know, those immediate expenses, non-fixed costs, those items. So, you know, just kind of give you an idea with that load board, how you would have to work that load board if you're going to run in the Midwest. If you stretch it out a little bit, if you're going to go Missouri, Kansas City, you're probably looking at, you know, leaving Indianapolis or the Chicagoland area, Northwest Indiana. You're looking at maybe 1,800 going to Kansas City, you know, and maybe do a turnaround. But you're looking at over a 2-day period. So you're looking at, which is the downfall, you're looking at not delivering. If you let loaded Monday, you're looking at not delivering until Wednesday. And you're going to have only about $1,800 gross in your pocket, which is one of the reasons why I tend to, if I am trying to get some revenue in my pocket, I tend to go a little further. You would think that I would stay in the Midwest, but I tend to go out a little bit further, Texas, Georgia, lower southern Georgia, because I know I can get, you know, a $3,000 gross, and I can deliver that in 2 days, a day and a half, and then give me a turnaround, and I can possibly try to gross around 6,000, and then I can also still be home by Friday, Saturday morning at the latest. That's the reason why I kind of run that type of schedule. You know, it's all in what you're trying to make and how you like to run. You know, sometimes I don't like to run like that, you know, where I'm just constantly humping. It depends. It depends on how I feel. You know, the kind of money is paying. But, you know, picking up every day, loading, unloading, shutting down, delivering the first morning. Hopefully they allow you to sleep there, you know, where you're getting empty at. Just cut you down on some deadhead, or, you know, your clock starting the next morning, that type of deal. So it's all in how you finagle it. It's all in how you finagle it. But yeah, let's run. Let's get on over here where we're going to deliver at. All right, we are 0.6 miles from our destination. Oh, we had some weather. Some thunderstorms, some heavy wind. I got like 12,000 pounds on me. I was heading straight south, and that wind was blowing like northeast, was going right across my hood, get a little bit of the side of the truck, and got a little topsy-turvy a couple of spots. Had to kind of back out of it. Last thing you want to do is get flipped in this wind. Look like we got a little sun to the west of us, so after I get empty, probably let this storm pass me. I don't know if that's if it's going to pass me. This storm is actually is hitting where I live, and there's a wind advisory for about a 12-hour span from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wind advisory. So play this by ear, see how this works. You know, you get to the area where there's a lot of trees, it's not that bad, but when you're out here where I'm at now, all these farms, you don't got nothing to shield you from that wind. Makes it a little tight-cheeked. Keep your cheeks clenched. You're trying to feel what the truck is doing at all times, you know what I mean? So all your spiny senses is amped up. So here I am. Chrome time, or short time, excuse me. It's the location, 801 Industrial. And here in Fort Recovery, Ohio. Let's get on up in here and let's get empty. Let's do it. Well, the weather cleared up significantly. Looked like a tsunami was coming upon us maybe about 20 minutes ago. It's sunny, the wind is gone. Looked like the storm may have passed. We'll see. I'll check the Weather Channel before I get rolling, because it might be one right behind this nice weather we're getting. But I'm in the door. Once I got the door open, I got to see what this load looked like, because it was preloaded, and looked like part of it is on the floor, but they're getting at it. They got, if I hear a forklift going, been here probably about 30 minutes or so. I had to strap my trailer door down because it was didn't have a hook to strap to hold the door back. So I had to use one of my smaller low straps to strap it down, and I'm gonna see if I can get another hook on it or something. I won't have to go through that every time I want to bump a dock. But everything's good. It was interesting talking about the load board. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more of that. It kind of allows me to be able to look at the load board and kind of see, what the progression is. Is it going up? Is it going down? Looking at the Midwest, it's consistent. If anything, loads are around $1,000. 270 to about 350 in terms of total mileage. 1,000 to 1,200, 1,300 on the gross side. Gross revenue, so it's consistent. If anything, I don't know what that means for the rest of the region, the rest of the country, but we'll look at each region as we go about. But I'll be empty here in a little bit, and I'm actually going to deadhead back home. So of course, got a few more things to take care of, and might try to get back out next week and bump some docks. You know what I mean? But look, you guys are great. I'm going to do a video regarding my 2-year anniversary, which I had last month. But I'm going to do my 2-year review about Landstar. And I'm going to say it's going to be positive. It really is. But I'll just kind of give you the ins and out about Landstar and so forth. And, how it can benefit you if you're not interested in getting your own authority at the moment. But let's go ahead and wrap this up, man. You guys be great. You know how I do. I just want to tell y'all, there's going to be some more cooking videos coming up too, man. I'm just letting y'all know it's going to be there. Take a candor at them. You don't have to look at the whole thing, but look at the whole thing. But I ain't going to press you. But, I'm going to keep slapping truck and stuff in there, man. But, support the culinary activities that my wife does. It's amazing, man. She throws down. And myself in the barbecue world. Hey, like and subscribe, and keep supporting the channel, man. The channel is growing. I'm excited about that. Getting more creative, trying to really, really make it more entertaining for you guys, as well as informative. But I love entertaining. I love, just making folks feel good. Alrighty, keep doing what you're doing so you can see what it does. We'll see you guys in the next video.